All right, so I'm starting the live stream here now. For those people that are new, as you can see on my banner here, YouTube banner, it says live stream on Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in Canada. So basically, you need to figure out your time zone to match my time zone. Okay, live streams are a good opportunity to be able to ask me some questions. Now, at the same time, my YouTube channel has a lot of great information, and basically, what you want to do is study my created playlist, a wealth of information. Right, my YouTube channel is about teaching you true success in the markets because I'm here to support my members in my group, helping new people in the live streams, and telling people the truth about that in order to succeed in the markets, you have to have the right mindset. You have to have the big picture. You want to have the right education and understanding. And this is why I tell people to study, because I am really teaching real world, real life examples year after year after year, quarter after quarter after quarter on my YouTube channel. So again, this is for the introductions while people are coming in to the live stream information. It's right there. Like, it's littered information. The only limitation is you, yourself. And are you serious for success, or do you want to be the same person? Whatever that could be. Maybe you gambled the market too much. You're trying to make money with money that you don't have. Whatever it is, that's not true success in the markets, and you will fumble and crumble. But in my becoming a member inside of my group, I will help you succeed. And becoming a member is free, but you do have to put the effort, the study, the self-study, the self-discipline, and then learning and listening to what I say. All right, people. So now we're going to get to the live stream here, and let me open up the charts over here. And so let's talk about the market. We're going to be talking about a market update. Let me see. People are in. Hello, people. Hello. So in the beginning of the video, so I'm going to be giving an update, people. And again, I did the introduction just because there's people a lot of people come to watch the live streams after the live streams are over. Um, Let me just check something here. Okay, good. So that's going right now, and we're gonna get going here. All right, so more people coming in. Okay, so this live stream we're gonna get going soon, people. Again, if you want to watch this live stream from start to end, okay, because there's going to be something that I say that you could miss. But by watching and studying the live streams, you are given the information for true long-term success, right? One of the things I tell people is you need to look at yourself. You have to ask yourself the questions that I'm going to tell you of why most people fail at the markets, right? Even when they have somebody behind them, like myself, they fail to put in the study. They do a lot of the same mistakes on their own, right? Again, I've always told people that success in the market is for the few and not the many. And that will always ring true because people fail to study, put the effort. They want to make the quick dollar bills without any skills. All right, then. So we're going to get going here, people. So we're going to talk about the SPY, okay? And we're going to talk about the SPY, and we're going to talk about some key levels. So yesterday, the crazy thing was is that we had a shift yesterday, and basically that was because we had these are political issues. The Fed not cooperating with what Trump is saying, and of course the market could be was reacting to that. But here's a takeaway message here: a lot of key companies are very strong still, but there was a switch that affected a lot of stocks excuse me, yesterday and today. Apple, for example, we're going to talk about Apple, was breaking out, okay? And so we get these tough signals that it doesn't matter what method you're using, right? With skill, there's still going to be problems that are going to, going to be, what's the word, setbacks that are inevitable, okay? This is why money management is so crucial for long-term success, because you got to be ready to make the dollar bill the gains when the opportunities arrive, and they can arrive 3 days from now, 2 days from now, 1 week from now. But when they arrive, if you're not taking the appropriate action, right, with the right same skill sets, without fear, you miss out. You miss out. And it's that cycle of missing out, then getting in. So it's called money management skills. And I tell people you need to work with a certain amount of money. You got to treat the market like a serious business. But it's a great opportunity to make money in companies that are doing well. And a lot of companies aren't great, but we don't need them. We need a few of the best companies that line up, follow my rules, and we make great gains with skill, not luck. A lot of people with luck, and a lot of people really like people who have services really are selling a service. They're selling you something that because they can't do themselves, so they sell people things. And again, I used to, I think it's important for me to tell people, listen, it's not, I can't blame those people. You have to blame yourself to believe of the quick rich get, scheme of the things. All right. That being said, so let's talk about the market update here, okay? So, like I explained, why the market had a pullback. Now, here's the reality here. On the regular charts, as you can see, um, we have a support 285.59. So what that means is that above this line, the market, the SPY, maintains its strong uptrend. Okay, so in no ways are we bearish, and that's also um, justifiable by stocks like Apple. So there's a lot of facts that I look at, but we'll simplify it by stocks like Apple, stocks like Walmart, very strong, and then still in their practically highs of the year. Okay, not possible in a negative market. What the market is doing is it is creating a necessity for higher prices. Okay, but they have to make it's like a game that's being played, right? And again, the big picture is they do want to send the market higher. They're just not going to make it easy. And so strategy and where I will document will be key in this market. Okay, it's not going to be simple, but I will have strategies in place that will make us a dollar bills. I already do have strategies in place, like I've done back in December over here when the market, when things aren't going well, I'm already planning for what to do. What is it really telling me what's going on? But just like over here in December, okay, people, what was I doing? Planning and winning. We had our setbacks, all gains, all types of gains this year. Okay. Very difficult year, a lot of choppy, but gains are here. And it was the same situation, people, right? We have this drop that happened. They did the same difficult choppy chop. It reminds me so much of December. But we are nowhere near that bearishness, nowhere near that bearishness. But we still have to be very strategic in making money in the market, right? And it's all going to be about the right stocks. That's why all the stocks that I put on the list are stocks we've had great success in, but things do change. And I don't care about which company it is. What I do care is about the companies that are giving the right signals for success. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. That's right. Um, so I've always told people the truth. I talk about the sun and the rain, right? And honestly, it's been a lot of hard work, but I've had a lot of sun that I'm prepared for rain. Okay, and then I'm gonna catch the sun, right? Again, let's talk about the SPY. What's really happening, and it's all about key support here. Okay, so One of the supports is what I'm showing here, but there's another one that's lower, okay? And really SPY support comes in around 282, okay? Which is about another 500 points lower. Now, first things first, we've been defending the 200-day moving average here, but I use the low, okay? And again, these are my regular charts, but I look at a lot of things like my scans and key companies and a lot of facts. What's going on is excuses are being made, right? You know, key companies are killing it. Companies are making lots of money. Google's, Apple's, well, they're making a lot of money. The right companies are doing well, and there are companies that are not doing well. But what there's an excuse is, in order to, people are, oh, the market's too high, the market's too, listen, people don't know anything about the market. If they did, they'd make a lot of money in the markets, right? People were calling the market too high in December in 2017. It's too high, it's too high. The market is still very strong, right? Let's put up a monthly chart, people. Let's take a look at a monthly chart. This is education to take a look at, to think of things. Again, we look at the monthly chart, and honestly, it's not that simple that the market is down and oh, we're going down for a short. There are unknown factors still, but of what I'm hearing, of what I see, information coming in, and then what the market is doing, we are nowhere near the disaster bearishness that we had in over here. Well, first of all, if you want to know you want to know what bearish times were, that was 2008, 2009, but that was it. And some people never um, recovered from that mentally, the '08 and '09 time zone. But we haven't had anything like that. The last time we had something like that also was in around 2001 and to 2003. And then it was very choppy market. Look, market was very difficult. Uh, well, it was more where day traders and old world thinkers could be able to thrive in it. But then again, the market then had really terrible times between '08 and '09. But since '09, we've really made massive changes, and we've gone higher, and a very different higher, and the reasons why we went higher have been very different. So the market isn't very simple, okay? And that's why I keep telling people it's a new era. But I've created a system that has adapted very well, and I've been able to call the big picture better than anyone else since 2016. And we're talking about better than anyone else out there. Really, there's no one that depict and explains the market, and it's all documented on my YouTube channel. Everybody is just peddling and selling things, right? And again, that's the fault of people. Either you're listening to what I'm telling you, or you could find out the hard way. Or, you can be that. You can be the people who lose in the long run. I'm here to help people. That's why I come to these live streams, to help those who want to succeed. So now that being said, let's talk about the market again. Enough of the rent, but it's good information to rent. So right now, as long as the SPY maintains above the levels that I explained, everything is fine. All right, that being said, before I go on, is there any, hello, 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 is there any questions? Any questions out there? You have the stock clowns, they come in and they've been disliking the live streams, and that's great. I'm glad that they come and they tune in, because those stock clowns are the people who lose money, and lose money with no skill. See, they make excuses. Oh, you say this and you say that. Listen, I don't charge anything to be in my group. People who are in my group are in there following the rules. Like I told people, and I get people that can't do that. And if they see the value in my group that I do teach, I do these live streams to help people, they stay in they send gifts. Again, all of free will, right? That being said, that's what's so different about me. I'm doing these live streams for those who want to come. Those that want to come or don't want to listen to my advice in the live streams, or not take my advice on how they should trade their account size, what can I do? Right? Listen to me. People fail for the markets for a reason. It's all here. All yourself, all your fault that you're losing money. It's not anybody else's fault. If you listen to those guys who sell false hope, that's your fault. You lose money and you don't do well, and you learn. It's like the option sniper, right? It was a very popular guy on Twitter. He sold dreams to people. Come to my, oh, I'm going to be doing a service, and his service lasted a month and a half. Where is the option sniper? Stock clones. Where is the option sniper? I'm here educating, teaching, because it's the truth what I'm telling people, right? We'll document the wins. As I said, SPY, in my opinion, is set up for higher prices still. Unless some unforsaken situation was to happen. But again, my opinion, the market is setting up for higher prices due to a lot of key stocks of where they are and how they can change and flip. Again, we need to wait for the signals, and that's part of what I will give updates to my group. But as I'm coming to the live stream, I'm giving an update like I promised about the market. Unlike other people who flap their mouth, who have no, well, they hide. You're not gonna get what I'm doing here. Nobody else is doing. Telling you the facts. So take that into consideration as well, because I have people who respect me, who've done a lot of great things for me to show their appreciation, and therefore I'm here to help the right kind of people, not the gamblers. If you're a gambling casino guy, right, I'm not for you. You're not going to be any worth to me anything. You'll be one of those people who come into my group, fail because you don't know, you don't follow the rules, you don't trade properly, you don't follow my rules, you burn out, you're gone, just like a lot of other stock clowns. That's what you are, a stock clown. Listen, I'm here not to win. I'm here to tell people the truth. You want to succeed in the markets? Come to the live streams. You ask questions. You study my YouTube channel, and you follow my rules. And you're going to succeed, but you got to work at this like a serious business. If you're going to treat it like a gambling casino, believe me, you're going to burn out. Trust me. Just like the option sniper, just like everybody else. I'm warning people, if you don't want to listen to what I'm saying to you, you're just going to be giving money to somebody smarter than you that has no skill in the market like I do, and you will gain no knowledge and no skill. I have people who've come back to me after realizing that I was right. I had a guy recently who was in my group, was out of the group, has been watching my YouTube videos, and then wanted to send me a gift saying, thank you for all the great things that you do. You really helped me a lot. And that's who I want to help. Serious people for success, not the gamblers, not the dream chasers, false dream chasers who don't want to put in the work, even when it's right there, right in front of them. The truth is right in front of them, but they're too lazy to study. They just want that quick buck. Good luck. Good luck. Because nothing comes easy in life. You have to put in that. I put in a lot of hard work and dedication. Thoughts on it? Well, okay, so I got nothing about MCD because that's not a stock that's in my focus right now, and I don't think and it's not on my radar, so it's probably not. And I don't really like that company, anyways, to be honest with you. But if it was on my radar and it met my rules, but honestly, it's not worth. I haven't found that to be good for options. As for buying puts, first of all, um, I don't buy puts in a bull market because of my strategy dictates higher prices, right? Um, I mean, look at just like here's an example. We were in Apple, okay. Now everything was correct about what I said about Apple, okay, and Apple was breaking out yesterday. I'll give you an example, okay. Now, what happened here had nothing to do with Apple. Had to do with something that was released in the afternoon. Market not liking something, um, let's say we'll call it, the Fed, or political issues. I don't want to get into it, into it, but nothing had changed. But then, fear comes into the market. So Apple was breaking out. We were doing really good in the options, um, but that changed, right? Because we had options that weren't working for, and they were working for us, right? So you can't anticipate. What a lot of people try to do is anticipate, that they think that there's some magical anticipation of everything. No, the real secret of success is to make money with real skill, real direction. And even when you do the right things aren't going to work out, and it won't matter when you understand that. Okay, and you're prepared to make money for real gains. I'm about making money for real gains. I'm not about the quick ins and out pops. I've told people, you want to decide what kind of person trade. Listen, the scalpers will always burn out. I've said this millions of times. They will always burn out. Okay, or they will miss real home runs, and then, trust me, it's not the option sniper. I don't have to say the word option sniper. Okay, and he's a perfect example of how those people burn out. He burnt out. That's what happened to him. His method burnt out because none of the stocks that because he, unlike me, I have a way, my method is way superior in terms of real movement. It's way superior to every, because I'm already prepared the day before. I already know what I want to do the next day. So I'm already prepared. I don't I'm already prepared because I'm looking for real movements. That's why we catch real. That's why my YouTube channel has so many great winning plans. You didn't get stuck. Well, you know what you could do is, David, is you could put a stop tomorrow, um, and if it doesn't hold, like put a stop a little lower, and if it doesn't hold, you let it stop you out, or you hold that position and then get out later. So that answer to you of what you should do about the Apple, um, is for the because it's not like Apple can't reverse. It's just I don't. We need information to come in here right now, right? Because the market, again, it's not a simple an answer. I need information coming in, because as I explained to you about the SPY, David, the SPY support. Okay, it's just like here. Do we, we haven't even attempted to touch it yet, right? And we might not touch it, but I don't know, right? So I'm looking for new signals. So it doesn't mean that that Apple plan won't work out, still, um, but because of the pullback and the and the uncertainty that will be clarified, it will be clarified, um, soon. I follow my rules, and I got out, right, like I said. Um, so what you can do is you see what's going on tomorrow, right? And then you put a reasonable stop where I had them, where I had it, and if that holds the stop I was telling you, then hold it and see how things go, and then then move your stop, and then let see what happens, right? Um, I'm not too worried about. I will, when we get the right signals, I will have plans, just like I did with BA, that will put us in the right trajectory, because the market isn't going to make things simple. Okay, um, here's the situation with the market. We're in between. We're in a bullish chop zone between 303, because we never followed through, and things look like they would do well in certain key stocks, but yesterday was the last straw. And it's an excuse for the market to say, you know what, Fed, lower the interest rates. It's always an excuse to get what is wanted. Showing them, look what's happening. So, you know, it's a it's a war, right? But in reality, the key companies are doing very well, and the big picture is the right companies are going to drive the market higher. You know, the SPY is up because of the right kind of companies. Okay, there's a lot of companies that don't deserve to be where they are. Right, those are where there's a luck is involved. What I'm trying to do is get involved with the companies that are able to give signals of where I'm good at of catching directional moves. I'm not into little blips and blops. It's not my style, right? Blip and blop traders like an option sniper, which they crumble and phase out. I'm still here. Where's option sniper? All the stock clouds who follow them, too bad for you. I'll be here year after year after year after year after year. Skill and brains. All right, now, as I said to you, mad trader. Okay, so how low we can go? You know, okay. So look at how low can we go? Okay, in theory, you know, it depends on what you're looking at, right? I mean, we can go and fill the gap at 274, SPY 274. But do I think we are going to break any of these supports that I'm saying right now? I don't think so, okay, based on what I saw. But let's play out. See, Mohammed, what we have to do is we have to get the information. You're asking me to project the future. If you are already assuming that the market is going to go lower, like a stock clown did into, you know, here's an example, Mohammed. Stock clown, old world thinker, said the SPY was a bubble at 225. Still to this day wrong. Because he assumes the market's too high. That's no skill. There's lots of no skill people, and that's number one guy, low skill. Telling people, sign up for my group, I give great advice, laughing at people when things go down, but really doesn't make any money on the downside because he's wrong always. Anyways, so what I'm saying to you, Muhammad, is we need to take it step by step, right? How far could it go? It depends on what happens when we get to key levels, Muhammad. You can't make these. I'm not, right now, I'm not in any options for anything right now. Right? I'm out of everything, and I'm going to get back into things once I get the right signals, and then making the dollar bills just like I did back in December for when there was I told people the market was going down. The market's gone down, and we're nothing's really bearish. I mean, look what I'm showing you. Look it carefully. I'm showing you facts. Okay, I'm not making nothing up to you, right? But I want you to look at this chart and explain to me how bearish does that look to you when you're above a 200-day moving average still? And if you look, if I draw a line, right? And if I draw the line, common sense, what does that line show you? Uptrend, right? But we don't just go up, we go up and down, right? Why did we go down? We went down because of some fear. And that fear, of course, affected companies. But then how could things change, Mohammed? Fed says we're low. Listen, they have so much. The big money has power to do what they have to do at key times. I've seen this be like, I'm telling you from experience, like the market can flip on a dime, become really great in the right stocks though, not any stock. And I'm prepared to catch the money like I was over here. You know, when the SPY was falling over here, listen, what looks more bearish? Take a look at that. We're below the 200-day moving average, right? But I'm looking at other key metrics. We're talking about monthly charts. These are daily charts. And I'm telling people the market is not going to go lower. It's going to, and we look what we did. So listen, I have this documented information, okay? So nobody can talk down to me. I can talk down to them, right? That's why you see nobody come and challenge me on my live streams. I tell people, I'm here. Come on, stock clowns. Come and challenge me. Come say anything you want to depict about me. You come and talk. I'm going to make you look like a clown. No, nobody in the right mind comes to, because I tell you the way to, if I tell you, that's how you got to think. That's how you got to think. So when the market was dropping, I said the SPY is going to revert, is going to go higher. I have a plan intact, and we did. 5 winning plans in BA in a row. And I keep saying this over and over again to drive a point. In negativity, you need to find out Is it real negativity, or is it there's going to be a lot of positivity? If the market's going to drop, here's a thing. If there's a really negative situation, and it's not here yet, Muhammad, believe me when I tell you, Muhammad, believe me when I tell you, um, there's going to be a lot of opportunity to make money to the downside. Lots of opportunity. But that doesn't mean we can assume that right now. That's stock clown action. You know what I'm doing right now? Best thing to do right now is we wait for the signals. That's why I tell my group, we wait for the signals. Be prepared. Okay? Don't want to be buying, doubling down on it. We want to buy the power. The power will come. We buy the power on the right stock, and I already know the right stocks. So don't worry about it. We'll make the dollar bills with skills and make a comeback. And then when there's no more fear left, there's going to be all this opportunity while people aren't prepared mentally. We will be. And then I'll be hashing my live streams and I'll be showing people all kinds of stuff and waking up those people that are ready to change. So, Mad Trader, percentage, you know what? Usually I don't even want to have, when things are simple, Mad Trader, we're just taking profits most of the time. It's an adaptable change. Sometimes I have the percentage is going to be larger, and sometimes it's smaller. It depends on market condition. It's never a set point. You know, people try to ask me to quantify a set point. That's why I say adapting. There is no such thing as a set point. That's what people are looking for. They think there's a magical number. There is no magical number. They will never exist. The market's evolving and changing. This market has been very different in 2019 than it was in 2018, and different than it was in 2017. Doesn't matter to me. I will adapt. And I know it's going to, but it could be so good for us at a certain time, but it could be also remain very choppy still. This is another variable. And yet the market won't go down either. But only the right stocks will go up. So again, I need more information, and it's step by step, Mad Trader. So I can't give some of the questions. People want a direct answer, and there is no answer. If there was an answer for that, they'd be multi-billionaires. Good. It's a good question, because somebody else might be thinking what you're thinking, Mad Trader, and they because a lot of people that are shy, they're chicken, like the stock clowns that are chicken, that say that they will just press a dislike button, but they won't come and say anything. They won't come and talk, and they won't show what they do, right? They just talk like the stock clown. I'll talk. I don't talk. I show. It's all documented on my YouTube channel. I don't sell nothing. What I know is I will help those people that want to listen to me. We're going to do very well, right? I talk about health and wealth. Listen, it's not just about making money. It's about making money so that you can live a better life without the stress, right? And you don't need to be stressed. I'm actually I can help a person from all points of view. You can be better off, healthy, and everything, and I lead it, and I show it, and I prove it, and I demonstrate it. So now, if someone comes across me, either they say, "Wow, I want to get involved." Like honestly, how do I do? Because people who appreciate what I do send me gifts. Right? So I know that those who really stick around and pay attention will be very happy. And those that do not, they were going to be gambling losers anyways. They're going to go to join us. It won't matter what they do. They join a service, make a few winning trades, lose eventually, and see that I was right. Because I'm actually helping people really succeed with real skill. And you having me to help you with all this experience behind it. Telling it how it is, sun and rain. I haven't lied to anybody. I've told people we're going to have some tough times. And I can't control it because we are going through some shifts. Look what's going on with the U.S. presidential and look what's going on in the U.S. countries and what people are saying about this and all the fighting that's going on. Why do you think things are difficult for? But still, key companies are thriving. Who says that life or the market would be easy. I never said that. But I do know that if you're prepared to catch the sun, and I know I am, this rain part, we're able to handle the rain and catch the sun. But you have to be properly, you have to treat this like a serious business. You have to understand, okay, I got some downfall, but I'm going to be ready to catch that sun that PowerTarget Trades talking about. Yeah. That's a good, what Dexter says right here is good information too. Makes some good points. But like I said, it's, and again, obviously, losses are going to happen. And I said this, look, even when you do the right things, losses are going to happen. I mean, I was winning, we were doing very well with Apple calls. I ended up losing money in those Apple calls. Does it compare to how much I gained in Apple call most of my plans of this year? No. So, am I worried? No. Why? Because I understand the outcome. I understand that the signals are going to, when the right signals come in play, especially what's happened now, there will be more opportunity in the right stocks. A lot of people, they get stuck in the wrong stocks. They're going to trade stocks that they shouldn't trade anymore. They think that, oh, I'm going to go into, no, 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 no. It's not that simple. Some stocks won't be good and some will be good. And if you go into the wrong stocks, just because the market's going up, you won't make money. It's about getting into the right stocks and understanding that. That's different. That's where there's a lot of skill involved. That's what I have. Lots of skill. All documented on my YouTube channel. I have so many videos that prove this point that I talk over, and I'm going to continue to do this format because the right people get it, though. Not the gamblers, casino guys. They don't get it. Hello, Mirza. How are you? You know, the gambling casino guys, they don't get it, right? You know, people, you have to distinguish what you are, you know. If you've been a day trader and you're losing money, you made money, lost money, you know the scenario, right? Um, you've been an investor in stocks, but you've been making all those wrong mistakes. We make money with real moves in real companies with options, okay? Which options provide a lot of leverage, but you have to have a lot of skill. And in my group, following my rules, right, to help other people, for free, I help people. I do these live streams. I do this all because I know that if someone was to really study what I'm saying, not just rely and follow my rules and follow my advice, which people don't. You know, a lot of people that don't succeed have made they make their mistakes. I'll give you an example. They have a smaller, their account size doesn't allow them to trade the amount of options that they trade. So let me give you an example. So say I posted 4 plans, okay, just 4 measly plans, no big deal, not 30, 40 like other services. And those 4 plans, 2 of them win. Think about this carefully, and win very, very well. And 2 of them, one loses and one is a break even or a small loss. What happens is this: the person doesn't trade all 4 plans. They go too heavily in those ones that don't do well, and then they miss out on the ones that do well. And then they cry, wah, 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 I haven't made any money. You haven't made any money? What about those great wins we just had? I didn't get in those positions because I was in other. So, how are you supposed to win money when you're trading the wrong way? Right? If you're putting all your money into 1 or 2 plays, sometimes you get lucky and those plays do very well. But what if they don't, and you don't have, and you're going in with 80% of your account size? Well, obviously you won't be able to get into the winners, and guess what? You miss them and you cry, oh my God, I missed the winners. I should have did this. Well, that's why people lose, right? Anybody have any stories they want to share? Come on, somebody, don't be shy. Share a story so we can talk about it. Let's share a story. Share a story of some mistakes you made. Anybody, share a story. Don't be, share it, talk it, speak it. Don't be chicken. Speak it out. We've all made mistakes, but I want to then talk about that mistake and then talk about my rules, how they offset that mistake. Anybody, because if if you don't want to say you haven't made anybody, I mean, there should be. I know there are people out there, they know they made mistakes. They don't want to admit it. Don't complain then, because you're not, unless you're perfect, you don't want to put it up. Okay, we have 19 people here, and I'm pretty sure in that 19 people there are people who are making mistakes that they know are wrong. Do they fess up? No. They don't ask questions? No. And because they don't do that, they don't grow mentally and they don't move forward. You see what I'm saying, people? So when I have, honestly, my rules are perfect rules. Perfect. You understand? There's no mistakes of what I do. None. Zero. Zero mistakes. And you're still going to lose money. But if you do all the right things, you win money. You see, you have to be able to go through the rain to catch the sun. That's never going to change. Option Sniper only was able to deal with the sun. And as soon as the rain came, he don't know what to do. He's expecting to show people that, look, it's sunny, we're going to make money. And he can't make money doing what he does because, okay, the market's been in a bullish chop zone. So it's not simple, let's go short now because we should go short. No. What he said, he oversimplified things. I knew that. Listen to some of this stuff. I'm laughing. Other people who talked about him, I go, but that guy ain't gonna, it's not gonna work out. Look at it. The guy blew up in a month and a half. And all the stock clowns that follow the Option Sniper, or if you follow the Option Sniper, you know what I'm talking about. So get into my group, Power Group Trades, all my rules, study my created playlist, and change. Because I'm here to help for real success. There's nothing like it's an opportunity of a lifetime really to be in my group. Can't help dummy gamblers. Can't help dum-dums. Can't do that. Can't help them. You're dumb. Too weak. Too weak in the mind. Too weak. Can't help. Don't want to help. Don't want to help those type of people. People that want to listen, that want to study, that want to ask questions, that want to realize that they are an issue, mental issue. Oh, here it is. I make mistakes and learn. Yeah, but everybody makes mistakes, but can you say a mistake that you keep making, Raymond? Tell me something you've made that you keep making. I want to make a point, and I want to, and don't be, and again, being able to tell that is going to be so liberating for yourself. Travel beyond words. Brian Schwartz. Yes, he got too big. Yeah, you're talking about the Option Sniper. So again, listen, Option Sniper made things sound like it was a circus rainbow. You follow my advice, follow my channel. Where is that advice now? What are those people? It's all gone. I'm here. I've been telling people the same thing through all difficult times. Whether it's I'm here now in the live stream market. We've had some a misstep. Nothing I did wrong due to, again, political issues. There's a difference between losing money for the wrong reason and the right reason. What I'm trying to say to you, Raymond, what are the mistakes you've made that make you lose money for the wrong reason? Okay. Losing money doesn't mean you made a mistake if you know why you lost the money. See that? And then if you're losing money with the same mistakes, then you should be upset. But if you did everything right and you lost money that would have made you money, that is not a mistake. That's what I'm trying to educate you on. But a lot of people aren't making money with the skill. They are still making the money with the luck because they're trying to, because if you're learned from people like the Option Sniper, then you didn't make money with skill. You made money with luck. Option Sniper, down. Because Option Sniper didn't do what he really said. He just was able to talk about it, blah, 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 blah. He didn't do it. He didn't have no heart. I got the heart. You can see what I do. You can hear me talk. You can hear it. The people who send me gifts know it. The kind of gifts I receive and the why I receive them, they're worth more than the money itself in the reason and how I received it, right? That means more to me than ripping off people like a lot of people out there do. But it's not, you know what? It's, you know, they want to rip people like Option Sniper. He he's able to sell. He was a good salesman, right? They're very good. I'm not a salesman. I don't want to. I don't sell baloney to people, right? Option Sniper was a very good salesman, very good, selling the phony baloney, and a lot of people want to believe the phony baloney. And there's always going to be suckers out there to believe the phony baloney. They don't want to listen to someone real like me. They want to. They want to eat. They want. They think there's some easy magical thing to this. I have got the most magical part. Honestly, if you study my YouTube channel, we kill it with options like that all the time, a lot. Except when we're in a unique era right now with what's going on with political issues that screw anything up, no matter what method it is. But if you're making money for the wrong reasons, you won't make it when the right reasons come. Okay. Mira, I used to trade SP options with expiry one. Yeah, that's right. That's trading by luck, Mirza. There's no skill in what you're doing. You're just going by, we're a fearful trader. That's losing money for the wrong reason, Mirza. You can't make money that way. That's right. Cash is a good position right now, but you also have to be prepared to put money to work when it presents itself, right? And it won't present itself to the average. It will not present itself very easily. Here's the warning I'm going to tell people: the market will not present it easily this year. It will be in the right stocks, and my system finds the right stocks. So, you want to get inside my group, study. We are going to be fine. We are going to make the dollar bills with skills. No problem. I am absolutely, because of what I'm seeing, what happened, and what key stocks are doing, I am not worried one bit. And I've showed you the charts right now, right? The market, Brian, has been hard all year, but there's been great gains being made. Just that it's been a lot of false fear coming in that throws things up, but then things it's been difficult, and I think it will get better on some of the new signals that are going to come up, but we got to wait for them. And I have the strategy in place for these market conditions. A lot of people do not, and they will continue to not make money and lose money or just so. Get into my group, our group trades. Study come to my live streams, and study my YouTube channel. Ask questions, and don't worry, you'll be very successful if you put in the work. Though, really, you have me to back you up on your side. I manage the group. I give advice all the time. Write it out. I take all the time to do all this. Okay, I do that because I'm what I say I do. I'm in plans. I'm winning or I'm losing those plans. I'm in those plans. I know exactly what's going on. And yes, it was frustrating, but I don't let it get to me because I know, just like back in this over here, I will make I will get the right trade. I already had the right trade. Just the market decided to pull back. It did that switch. You got to realize the SPY was going up that day, and then had gone down, and a lot of stuff still maintained very strongly. Key stuff that we're into. It was very. It's been very difficult and challenging, and these past few, and it doesn't surprise me, but it can easily change, and we'll be prepared. Like I said, from this, people, no doubt, no word. Listen to me. It's all documented. You go into the deep into my live stream, my streams. You'll see that I had all kinds of winning plans all through this. I talked about that the market was going to reverse, and it did. When you want advice from real leadership, you've got that here for free. Better than anything you can find. The news is going to help you. Ask them to show you documented proof like me that doesn't exist. That's why I do it. And some people they're baffled. Listen, the reason why people are baffled why I'm not as pop is because most people are in the wrong mindset. They are gamblers, stock clowns. Don't like to hear the truth. That think that the market is so keep losing money. They won't last long term. They will burn out. I hope they remember my words because I'm here to tell people the truth, long term success and health. You don't have your health, you have nothing anyways. PowerTarget Trade, I have both. I'm a health and wealth leader. To have true wealth, you got to have both. Take care of your health, number one. If you don't take care of you, everything else won't matter. That's already a powerful wealth tip right there. Ha ha, stock clowns. Again, um, AMD puts, someone was bearish AMD. Yes, they have made money, but they made money. Let's put up AMD. They made money. I wouldn't be wasting my time with puts in AMD. Um, it's if you can see this, AMD really never dropped that much, and so that's my strategy is to make real dollar. I've made some huge winning gains. Let's talk about AMD quickly. So you see this move, Raymond. See this move over here? That's the kind of moves I catch in AMD with options. I haven't been trading options in AMD for a while, but when AMD was good, when I did like it for options, we caught these type of gains this way because my focus was to the upside, right? And then when AMD wasn't good, we made money in other options and other stock. But AMD is still good as a long-term play. As you can see, it's still above its again. It's a victim of but it is setting up okay for higher prices. Unless again there's some circumstance that would depict it. Right now, I have no opinion of AMD. I don't want to go long AMD, or do I want to go short? I'm preparing to go long the right stocks with the right signals because one of the reasons is this. Okay, my strategies is trading the trend, and the reality is, if you zoom out of this, the trend is up. You can see that very clearly with this line. That's an uptrend. And as long as we're above the 200-day moving average, that is the uptrend still in place. And imagine, even when we broke the uptrend, I was telling you that the market wasn't going to go lower, and we recaptured 300. A lot of people never thought we would see 300, and we saw 300. No, Troy, I don't have a website. Sorry, I have a website. Yes, I do. PowerTarget Trades is on my. It's just a website. I have a website. I don't really use the website, but I have a website. I thought I was going to use a website, but I have one. You can see it on my YouTube channel. There's a link, and you'll see my website. Right, it has a lot of information, some videos. I haven't really been doing much for my website. I really been focusing on my YouTube and talking to people and my group, helping the right people. I did some changes in the way, like I did a lot more managing starting in December in 2019. Before I was just posting plans, and now I realized I needed to help people a lot more and just tell them about plans and give them, and even that, and that people need so much. The reality is people need so much help. I have no plan for the SPY. I mean, does the SPY hit 285? Sure, it's possible, but that's not what I'm doing. I'm waiting to see what the market really gonna do, right? What the market wants to do, and then I'm taking action. I'm not. This live stream isn't about telling people to go buy puts in the SPY. I'm more about directional trader. You're probably a scalper, right? Right, cream puff. You're probably with the name cream puff. You're probably a baby scalper, right? How long have you been trading in the markets, Cream Puff 3100? 1 year maybe? How long have you been trading in the markets? Yep, you're a baby scalper, right, Cream Puff? For sure, right? Baby scalper, right? Okay. I'm not a baby scalper, so I'm not here to give advice for baby scalping. Yeah, that's right. Lotto. What does a lotto mean? That means you're not assured of yourself. You're just taking a little chance because you're probably you don't have the money to really do the right things, right? Lotto means you're not serious. Lotto means baby. Baby. That's not how you make money. I mean, even your name doesn't sound very cream puff 3000. You see what I'm saying? People like, I'm not here to help baby scalpers, people who are looking for short term games, who are gamblers. But I welcome them. Gamble is lotto. That's right. That's what a lotto is, right? That's what lotto means. You're not sure of yourself, so you're taking a gamble. That's what lottos mean. You're not sure of yourself. Those people, you all burn out. Lotto traders, you burn out. So get the proper amount of money, learn real skills, study my YouTube channel, come to my group. I'll give you some advice. You have to be patient. You have to build yourself out properly. But if you want long-term success, you want to be around with health long-term, not short-term. That's my advice to you, Cream Puff 3100. Listen, I'm not saying that you can't make money in the SPY. Right? What I'm saying is uh, that's not my focus. Right? So to give that advice, that's not my focus. Very well can do. It's one of those things. We might not go any lower, and it's not my concern. My concern is to get some information right now, and I will have plans to make some great gains, which we won't be using lottos. We'll be using good good price options and making real gains with skill, not luck, not lotto playing. Great that you found that helpful, Cream Puff, because your answers are good. If you were violent against me, then that would be. But you weren't violent against me, so that's good. That means you may understand, and there's hope for you. So study my YouTube channel. Thank you, Cream Puff. I am great, but you got to start to study and take your trading to get rid of this Cream Puff 3000 YouTube channel. Put a profile pic. Get serious. Have the proper funds to trade. Right? Trade properly with those funds, and look to succeed long term. Right? I don't know how old you are. Yeah, but Win is a long time ago. You're talking about things that I haven't been trading Win. I don't even like that stock really. But my point with Win was that I wasn't bearish like the stock clown was saying, right? And the stock clown was wrong, for massively wrong. Since 106 when I went to 200. And I'm about the skill, the real gains, not about baby scalping and guessing and assuming like the stock clown. And a lot of stock clowns out there. Scalping it may seem great. You're always raking in some quick bucks, but you're a fearful trader. It's because you don't have the right capital. Maybe I'll scalp my. You'll burn out. Listen to me. Longevity wise, trust me when I tell you people. I tried a lot of things. I got the experience, right? I got a lot of experience, people. Lots of experience in the markets. I traded so many different. I always loved this. I was always best at stocks. That's why I came. But I tried other ways because I didn't have all the methods that I have in place now. But they were derived by study and understanding of what and I what I, what how to make money with real skill. And the information was fragmented. Okay, and to this day, it's very fragmented. But I put it together for those who are serious for success. And my live streams are to talk to the people, not just the people who come to it, but the people come and watch it afterwards. Have a good night, people, and I'll see you in the next live stream.